See if it worked. I don't know if it works or not. I think it worked. We're good to go. I ain't gonna mess with this. I think we're good. We'll back up here a little bit. I would talk like this, but it's not gonna work. So I gotta move up a little bit, and I'll be good to go. See, it kind of acts up and does whatever it's gonna do. There we go. We're good. Anyways, we're good, right? Anyways, let's go live here. Let's see what we got to talk about here. I think we'll be good to go. There we go, Corpus Christi, Texas' very own Sassy. Good morning, Double R Radio, 8:55 Thursday morning, June, where we at? June, el 10 de junio, 2020. You know, my thumb has been hurting for the past 6 months. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. It doesn't smell funny. No, so it hasn't been there. So I really don't know what's going on with my thumb. Let me get some coffee. Good cafecito. Anyway, good morning, Jana Ganata, Lily Baltasar. Good morning, amiga. How we doing? Anyways, um, I forgot to mention that this past Saturday, when I got back in from Las Vegas, I went to Chili's for dinner, and Chili's hasn't been good to me for the past 2 years. Their food has pretty much sucked, but I rolled the dice, and I said, it's right by the house. I'm feeling lazy. I'm going to Chili's. And I got their fajita platter, and it was pretty good. You get a choice of either 2 meats or 3 meats. I went for the gold. 3 meats. I said, well, I'm coming back broke anyways. Can't get more broke than I am right now. Let me get the 3 meats. So I got beef fajitas, chicken fajitas, shrimp fajitas, on a bed of grilled onions, some bell pepper. They gave me some beans. They were pretty dark too. They gave me some beans. They gave me some rice, 4 tortillas, a little scoop of sour cream, a little scoop of guacamole for $19. I thought it was a pretty good deal. Was it delicious? It was delicioso. It was. 2 tall beers, then some dessert. Papa. Nothing like coming back broke from Vegas and going out and giving yourself a nice meal. That's the way I see it. Hey man, it can't get much worse. Go ahead, take all my money. Take it all. What the hell? It doesn't matter. Anyways, all right. Good morning, John Aganata. Double R Radio sponsor Cindy Martinez Hernandez, San Antonio, Texas. Also coming. Good morning, John Aganata. Mr. Chris Sanchez. He said, Chris, keep up the good work, Robert. Thank you, brother. Really, man, thank you. That means a lot to me. It does. Thank you, my brother. Anyways, I was talking about this earlier too, where I was talking about where my dreams are out of whack. I have the weirdest dreams every night. I really do. Honestly, man, I don't know about you guys, but I have weird dreams. I do. One time I woke up naked outside of my patio playing rock and roll music. Play that funky music. Throwing quit out and play that funky. And everybody was laughing at me outside. I said, well, I thought I was rocking, but they thought I was a comedy club. So I said, well, okay, I better get back inside, put some clothes on. And there you go. So, that being said, a couple of days ago, I had a dream that I was back in kindergarten, and all true. I was in love with this girl in kindergarten. I wanted her. I mean, I wanted her bad. I really did. I invited her out. I said, would you like to go to the cafeteria with me? I'll buy you a peanut butter cookie. I'll buy you some juice. Yeah, okay, yeah, want to go out with me? And she turned me down. And I said, okay, James, yeah, go. Well, anyways, I had a dream about being back in kindergarten. I'm not lying, man. And yes, I'm not lying either. I was in love with a girl there. I can't remember her name. I think her first name was Janie or who cares? It's just like I just know I was infatuated with her. I had to have her. And I told her, can I have your phone number? That way when I'm 18 and you're 18, I can call you up and we can do what needs to be done. And she gave me her phone number. I tried it 18 years later, and it was a jack in the box. So maybe she works there. I don't know. But To this day, I always wonder what happened to her. Anyways, good morning, John. I got the Double R radio sponsor, Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, joining me from Houston, Texas. Good morning, amiga. By the way, Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez is also my moderator for my Double R Radio Facebook page. There we go. Thank you so very much, amigo. Also, Double R Radio sponsor, DJ Abel Martinez in La Casa. Abel's playing here in San Antonio each and every weekend. I know he puts out the flyer out there. If he sends me another flyer, I'll talk about it a little bit. That way, if you're not doing nothing this weekend, or if you want to do something this weekend, go check out my buddy DJ Abel Martinez, man, where he'll be jamming it up. Like I said, I don't know exactly where. He's always playing somewhere different, which is really, really cool. Keeps things a little bit more interesting. Good morning, John. I'm going to Sylvia Solis. She said, good morning, Roberto. Have a great day. And you as well, Sylvia. Good morning. Leroy Lujan, Colorado in La Casa. He said, good morning, Carnal, from Alamosa, Colorado. How you doing, Leroy? Anyways, let me see here. I want to talk about something here. You know, I was having kindergarten flashback. I was just talking about this where I was in love with a girl in kindergarten. I wanted her. I wanted her bad. And I'll never forget, she quit talking to me. Because do y'all remember those little erasers? You remember the erasers that Fritos came out with? The Frito Bandito? Remember those? Yeah. Well, I went up to the girl, man. I did nothing wrong. I went up to her and I said, hey, baby, honey, corazon, how would you like to see my Frito Bandito? And her parents got a hold of my parents. My dad backed me up. He said, Mijo, just being man. That's all. He's just doing what he's supposed to say and do. And, I never talked to her again. That was she never got to see my Frito Bandito. Well, anyways, that being said, I said, I'm going to look up. From what I remember, I can remember, really, man, all true. I can remember going to registration for kindergarten, and I think my mom took me. And when we were coming back, my mom had a piece of paper, and I told her, "What's that, ma? What's that, ma?" Right, all huerquito. What's that, ma? And she goes, "Mijo, this is your school supply list that we need to get for you, so you can be ready to go to kindergarten." And I go, okay. So I remember looking at the list. I just don't remember what was on it. So what I did, I looked up what pretty much is on a list of school supplies that is required to go to kindergarten. Now, here's the deal. I'm going to give you the lowdown. Good morning, John. I got the Double R Radio sponsor, Deborah Camarillo, joining me from Anaheim, California. Right now in Anaheim, it's 7:02 in the morning, and she's up and at 'em, joining me on my morning show. Good morning, mi Califa's girlie. Now, that being said, let's go back in time, and what I want to do is I'm going to give y'all the kindergarten list of school supplies that is required, and maybe you'll remember some of them, maybe you won't. Now, here we go. Kindergarten school supply list is what is required for a kindergartner to go to school. A pencil box. I remember those. We used to use a cigar box. You remember that? Yeah. Crayons. I always wanted that 64 box. Chingos of crayons. It had that sharpener in the back. You remember that? Sometimes I put my Frito Bandito back there, but we're not going to go there right now. This is a family show. So also, colored pencils. I don't remember needing colored pencils when I went to kindergarten. Also, washable markers. I don't remember needing washable markers when I went to elementary school. Also, number 2 pencils. Number 2. What happened to number 1? What happened to number 3? Well, a number 2 pencil. Also, pencil grips. We never had that crap. We never had pencil grips. You want to grip your pencil? You grab it. There you go. That's what I told a girl back in first grade. Anyways, also, glue sticks. I stay away from this right here. The glue. Somebody played a dirty trick on me one time, and they put some of that glue stick on my seat, and I sat down, and my nagas were stuck to the seat for at least 2 days. I had to spend the night at school. That's right. Also, erasers. Remember the erasers they used to have on the chalkboard, where you'd be doing something stupid, and they'd keep you after school, and you had to clean the chalkboards? Well, I did that. One time, I'll never forget. One time, I called the teacher the B word. I was in first grade. I called her the B word because somebody dared me. Hey, Bobby, I dare you to call her the B word. Oh, yeah, I'll show you. I'll call her. Teacher, teacher. Yes, Bobby. Teacher, did you know that you're a B? Go to the office. All right, go to the office. All right. It won't be the first time. Also, what else is needed? Blunt tipped scissors. I used to have a pair of scissors, but I think they're still stuck in that little boy who tried messing with me. Anyways, also, plastic folders. I don't remember needing plastic folders when I went to school. Good morning, Jada Ganata. Mr. Pepe Marquez just played one of your songs earlier, brother. Also, también, let me see here. What else is required? Kindergarten school supplies. A wide ruled notebook or pad. I didn't have that. Also, tissues. Um, you know, this is sad to say. I hate to admit this, but they didn't give me tissues. My dad told me, just take a roll of toilet paper. It's the same thing. I said, no, Dad, it's got to be in the little tissues. Little tissues. Get tissues. Take a roll of toilet paper. All right, so there, I was the only kid on top of my desk. There was a roll of toilet paper. Everybody else had their little Kleenex tissues, little nice fancy dance. I had a roll of toilet paper right there. Se acabó el vato. Also, a backpack. I never got a backpack. I never had none of that. I carry everything in my hand. Also, assorted construction paper. Didn't the school provide this assorted construction paper? I don't remember having any of these things. I really, really don't. Now, that being said, last but not least, a lunchbox or a bag. I'm glad this brought this up. Let me tell y'all something. This is true, man. This is all true. I'm not making this up. When I was a kid, all true, I didn't have a lunchbox. Everybody had their lunch. The Bugs Bunny Roadrunner Hour lunchbox, the Speedy Gonzalez lunch, the Brady Bunch lunchbox, Donnie and Marie Osmond lunchbox. All of this, man. The Partridge Family lunchbox. I didn't have any of that. I got a stupid bag that I had to use 5 times a week. They put my lunch in for Monday, and they tell me, Bobby, save the bag. Bring it back. We're going to use it for Tuesday. And then I get Tuesday's bag. Bobby, bring that bag back. We're going to use it for Wednesday. Otra vez. Thursday, Bobby, bring that, man, for 5 days in a row, the same bag. Man, all true. Hey, come on. I need a lunchbox. One time I went to my dad and said, Dad, I need a lunchbox, Dad. Everybody has lunchboxes except me. When I was your age, I didn't have a. Ooh, here we go again. And when I was your age, I walked 500 miles to go to school. And when I was your. No, but when I was your age, I walked when it was snowing and lightning and thundering. I said, Dad, didn't y'all ever have good weather when you were growing up? I mean, come on. Hey, man. So, there you go. But one thing that I'll never forget, and this is true, man, all true. Good cafecito. In elementary school, I went to an elementary called Ira Ogden until I was in the fourth grade and I got thrown out. That's another story. It's that cabrón, right? When you're going to elementary and you get thrown out? I got thrown out in the fourth grade. It wasn't my fault that those scissors got stuck in that little boy's back. It wasn't my fault. He walked into me. I didn't walk into him. But that's another story. So, anyways, I can remember at lunchtime they had a big table in front by the stage, and they would announce, kids, boys and girls, if you don't want your lunch, just put it on top of that table and let some other underprivileged, no money, broke ass kid get their lunch, get your lunch that way they can eat. I said, why do you gotta call me broke ass? Hey man, why do you gotta call me underprivileged? So people would put their lunch bags, their leftovers, on the table. All true. All true. Man, I miss those times. Let's keep it going. Something by the legendary Latin breed. Good morning, Double R Radio. How we doing, everybody? Thursday morning it is. I'm not playing about those lunch bags. I'm not playing. Somebody one time somebody played a really really dirty joke on me, a sick joke. They told me, Bobby, get this bag right here. It's got an awesome lunch. Really? Awesome! I went and got the bag, went and sat down, got my lechita ready. I opened up the bag, and they had a sex toy in there. I didn't know it was a sex toy, but it was a sex toy, and it was kind of small. It said Chiquita. There we go. Let's get back to the morning show. Join me now, robertrivasradio.com. Simple, robertrivasradio.com. Just click on that media player button, and you'll be joining me in vivo. Órale.